I think the fact that you've got something that has so much fun, you know, that idea of being a kid in an adult's body and all the gags that and kind of fun that comes with that, plus the kind of quite scary stuff that's in there, as well as the sort of core, the heart of the movie, which is about family, I think it makes for a pretty satisfying movie.
Speaking of the scary stuff, as the bad guy, you're so good in it. I don't think I'm plot spoiling, but are you afraid that little kids are going to come up to you on the street and kick you in the shin?
Well, they're welcome to try.
Okay, all right. Do you have a favorite moment? Like, obviously, much of this has to be completed in CG, but I see a lot of practical in here. Is there a moment that you, one of your more exciting days on set?
The practical element actually was the flying, that we had to be able to fly and fight at the same time, and we had an incredible stunt team who trained us and took us through all of this stuff. I mean, it wasn't just vertical, it wasn't just harnesses that lifted you up and down. It was a machine that enabled you to fly and roll and land and take off and dip and do all of this kind of stuff, and you have to be pretty fit for that. And also, we had to do that. We had to go through it. So there are the scenes you see Zach and I hanging onto each other and punching the hell out of each other. We did those whilst rolling through the air in this big blue warehouse. So you had to be pretty fit. And but it was fun.
And we see 3-4 minutes of that. That represents like a 12-hour day. And those harnesses, they can fit kind of snug.
Yeah. No, the fight sequences went on for weeks.
Yikes.
All day, every day for weeks.
Is there a part of this movie that's just more rewarding to you just by the emotion of it, the level it plays? Because the acting in this, like you said, the heart that it hits is as pure as anything Shakespearean.
Movie making is alchemy, really, isn't it? It's like you don't really know how your ingredients are going to work until you've put them all together. But what I found when I came out of the movie is I felt incredibly satisfied that all those ingredients really balanced each other out. So, there is a story that moves you, and there is a bad guy that you're genuinely, scared of. There are a couple of really scary sequences in there which come from David's horror film background, the director's horror film background.
Right.
And the fun element was even kind of more irreverent than I thought it was going to be. So the balance of all of those things, I think, is what I really enjoyed.
And this is going to be a huge hit. I'm never wrong on this. It's going to be a huge hit, an instant classic that is watched over and over again.
Oh, I hope so.
How rewarding is that part, knowing that, people parade in rooms like this, and sometimes you can tell they're going, well, you made a movie, didn't you? But just the genuine enthusiasm coming from this side.
That's great to hear. Thank you very much. I mean, it's wonderful to be involved with something that you think people will genuinely enjoy. And like I say, it's alchemy, whether it's TV, theatre, film, all of this stuff that we're doing, these stories that we're telling. You never know that they're going to work, you never know that people are going to relate to them, and you never know that they're going to work out. And that's why we keep chasing it, I think, because the elements that go into making all of these things are so disparate. Occasionally, the alchemy works, and I hope with this one it does.
I can't wait till I'm sitting opposite you saying, hey, Shazam 2, it's great. Good to see you again. Thanks for your time.
Hey, what'd you think? Did you like that? Well, be sure and like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Ringing the bell is one of the greatest forms of self-pleasure you'll find today. Did I just say self-pleasure? And are they mocking me? Stop mocking me! I'm doing the thing. Watch some videos over there. Hope you're gonna eat that.